vlogs today. Why not? Is there water in here? Yeah, there is. Good. I need it. Been talking all day. Been talking all day. Been talking all day. You know, I think I decided to do another vlog today because I don't know what new viewer said really caught my eye. You know, when he said at the tail end of my stream, you know, when he said that I think it was NDCR or something, NDCFR or NDCR or something. When he said the best version of you is when you're sitting down and just talking. You know, you're not, I don't know, you're not playing. You're not doing any of that stuff. You're just talking to chat, talking to your audience, talking to just speaking your mind, right? And, you know, when he said that, I remember me saying that too, actually. I said that because as of late, what I've been doing like every night for the past 2-3 nights now, I have been going on these really long walks at night and like for over like 2-3 hours, right? Just going on these long walks, giving myself time to just grasp everything I did that day. You know, grasp, you know, just grasp everything, right? Everything I did that day, just everything. Like what I did with Nick, let that process, whatever's on my mind, just let it out on that walk. You know, walk around the block that night. I take a cold water too. I take my wallet, cold water, and just walk. You know, I don't even have a shirt, I don't think, on most of the time because it's just like it's that hot 90% of the time, so that's why I don't even bother wearing one. But anyways,
How do you do it? Let's show a string on your back again.
there. But I'm back now, so my bad for the stream crashing again. But I wanted to make a vlog again because I was just like, I want to talk more about that crash stuff we talked about earlier. I want to talk about all that earlier and all that other sort of stuff. But like I said before, I'd be going on walks, you know, exploring what I got going on around me. I also have a Discord server. Forgot to mention that. It's in my About page with my links, comments, all that stuff. So check that out. That's a whole thing. But basically, I've been going out a lot these past few days, constantly 24/7, just to give myself some me time, because I realize, you know, sure, once the stream's off, I give myself time, but I never give myself proper time to unwind from everything. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, like, just everything. Like, for example, like a true unwind, you know? I mean, I give myself time to relax. Lucas C., welcome to stream. Like, I give myself time to relax, like, lay on the bed, chill. I'm watching videos, I'm being quiet, I'm not talking, I'm just mute, right? And that is relaxing and chill, right? And yes, I am relaxing doing those things and whatnot, but I'm just talking about, like, getting away from everything. Like, all the noise, you know, even my own noise, for the most part. And what I mean by, like, noise, as in, like, you know, talking, things in the background, other people, you know, just going out there by myself at night, late at night, and walking, you know, walking around, walking about, you know, letting whatever's on my mind spree, you know, just to myself for a bit. Kind of like I am now, but you know, while I'm walking that 2 to 3 hours to keep my mind and my body moving while I do all these things and just, I don't know, sit there and be like, just talk about what's going on in my life, what bothers me, what doesn't bother me, or what I want to do to change. You know, I just have those conversations with myself to remind me of, like, you know, what am I doing on the platform? What am I doing here with you guys? What should I change? You know, like, for example, when I mentioned in that reaction stream, part 37 of that, I talked about, like, when Void sent me that animation, I was like, yo, Clark's Bleach, welcome back, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, dude, can I send you my new intro for a video? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Send me it. Send me it my way. I haven't seen you in a while, Clark's Bleach. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, man. But I don't know. Part of me, like, even I realize the best version of me is when I'm just sitting here talking with you guys, man. And I remember, like, Louie and Dad for so long was telling me that very thing. Like, you shouldn't be doing these video games anymore, you know? You should be doing them a lot less. You should be watching more movies, doing more movie reviews, just chilling with your audience, just talking. Like, why don't people just enjoy you sitting there talking? You know, not making a game review or something, but just talk. You know? Just listen, you know? Why don't people enjoy you doing that? I remember Louie and Dad back then were asking me that constantly back then, because, you know, this was when I was playing Crash in my heyday, like when I was first starting it up, like Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3, doing the platinums, 100%ing the games and the levels, you know, all that. It's when I was doing it for the first time, so that was probably even worse than what I was doing now, but you get it. But, you know, because they were there the whole time I was doing those. I still have that reaction video of me looking at when I platinum some of the games, platinum rugs from each of the games for the first time. Like, they were like lifelong achievements, man. But anyways, the reason why they were talking to me about just talking and all that stuff is because I get so angry, my blood boils, you know, holes in the wall, or I just go, my whole mood changes, my whole day basically revolves around whatever the fuck happened that day or that hour, you know, and all this rage is just building in me over and over. And I used to, Louie's dead. Hey, Louie. Well, he's not dead now. I guess he heard me say, hey, Louie. But you can see him sleeping right there because you see his head just poking out over there. Who's your favorite YouTubers? I honestly don't have favorites that much anymore. I just watch who I watch on YouTube and kind of just watch them in the moment and just focus on what the heck I got going on for YouTube. I don't know, slowly over the years when I be like becoming more and more, say good luck at work then. Louie isn't working today, but tomorrow I got you. He is working tomorrow, so good luck, Louie, at work tomorrow. From Boyd. Yep, he even gave you thumbs up. Appreciate you. Let me sleep now. Says Louie, but yeah, like, you know, people were always telling me, like, the best version of me is, like, when I'm not even touching a video game, because that's when all the anxiety, that's when all the rage, that's when all that comes out, and it's true. I even say it on walks all the time, that all this rage and all this constant, and I mean constant frustration, is from what I play. You know, it's always been from what I play. Always. It's always been that. You know, what I play once, what I play twice, what I play 3 times. Like, even some of my favorite games of all time just makes me, you know, that anxiety come out, or the rage comes out, or just, in general, shit just comes out that I don't want, and then it just kind of happens. I mean, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, right? I wanted to play Crash Bandicoot again. I installed it on my PS5. I was gonna try and do the Platinums again. I was gonna try and reboot that up. I was gonna try to make that a thing or whatever. And, you know, I spent over 2 to 3 hours on Stormy Ascent, one of the hardest level of Crash 1, right? And I remember, like, everything started coming back to me, right? I'm talking old school jitters, old school everything. If you ever seen my Crash Bandicoot My Experience videos where I told you that my entire leg would start shaking, I felt like I was going to go have a full-blown fucking panic attack until Louis started coming in telling me, yo, what's good? You know, you're good. You're all good, man. Like, all the old feelings and the emotions started coming back. Like, I'm talking here, I'll give you an example, right? I'm sitting there in the chair sweating my ass off. I'm talking beyond sweating. The AC is on, and yet you're still seeing me sweat buckets from, like, my fucking hair all the way down on my body. Everywhere was sweating all over again. My sweat was going all the way down to my forearm. You know, you can just feel the fucking water bottles full of sweat. It's like you dumped 2 to 3 water bottles on me, but it just kept dumping and pouring and all that other sort of stuff. That's what it felt like whenever I played the game and booted it up. And then, like, you would see, like, down here, like, at the bottom where you wouldn't see, my leg here is, like, going like this. Like, this is me obviously making it do that right now, but just to give you an example, my leg would start shaking uncontrollably. Like, look at this. Like, uncontrollably shaking. Like, I remember it was shaking like this, like crazy. Like, look at this. Like, making my whole leg shake. My hands would get like this, and it would be like, all of it is just straight, you know, straight anxiety just flooding my body. Even, like, my old feelings were coming back, like the old, like, who's opening the door, who's closing the door, who's moving. Bro, I swear, like, I'm, like, in the middle of the run, and I hear Louis opening and closing the door. My anxiety of who's opening the door makes me want to throw my fist up, and I'm about ready to fucking smash, right? And since I have this, like, new problem now with, like, loud noises or just noises in general sometimes, where it's, like, that's giving me an issue, it feels like I'm about ready to throw hands with whatever makes fucking noise. Like, I want to turn around and just fucking start fights with the noise itself to make it fucking stop. Because I'm trying to focus on something and I can't focus because the noise in general is going to make me flip out. Like, sometimes, like, you know, like examples, like, you know, like when my dad has the TV on and he's blasting music, sometimes they'll start coming out, especially if I'm frustrated. It'll start, like, coming out, and I'm always, like, in my head, can you please put headphones in or something, because I don't want to hear it right now, or I can't deal with it right now, especially if I'm really angry about something, and it's just, like, whatever. If I'm not angry about it, I try my best just to mute the noise in general, like, myself, by having the headphones on and stuff, but even then, the anxiety starts creeping up on me, but that's just something else entirely, but man, I was like, man, Crash is giving me, like, these old feelings again. If I play Crash, I need to play it. And I told Louis even after the session, I'm like, I'm done. I can't fucking do this anymore, man. If I'm gonna play Crash, I need a new Crash Bandicoot game. Not like Crash Bandicoot 5 or anything, but I need a new Crash Bandicoot. I'm talking like Twin Sanity, a 3D open environment Crash Bandicoot game. Because I need to play Crash. For some reason, I have that urge to play Crash, like Asura's Wrath. I want to play Asura's Wrath. I want to play that PS3 game so fucking bad, but it's so expensive and all that other sort of shit. But if I was to play Crash again, I would need it to be something completely brand new. Shit, even Donkey Kong has made me get a little jittery and shaky and all that other sort of shit. Because I don't, when I play video games, everything, I'm putting my all into each and every single video game I ever play. It's not like I just play a game to play a game, I mean, I do play a game to play a game, here or there, but usually when I play, it's everything is on the line, bro. Like, I'm putting my full ability, my full attention, everything is going into that game in the moment when I'm doing it, bro. Everything, look at me when I play Donkey Kong Country, look at me when I played, Pac-Man World 1 and 2. Hi, bro, from Russia. Tom Boyd, or Tambov? Welcome, Oleg. Welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. Didn't know I had viewers from Russia, but that's what's up. Love the bros over there. But, bro's back. Nico DLF, welcome back, man. I was just talking about you when you said what you said earlier, like in my last stream at the tail end of it. I was you know, when you talked about how the best version of me is just me talking, you know, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking facts. But yeah, man, every game I play makes me feel like some sort of way. Like, for example, Punch Out makes my eyes blur or makes me just want to, like, space the fuck out, like, hard as fuck. Like, Metroid Zero Mission, after I was done with that game, like, I focused so hard that my brain hurt. I had a massive headache throughout the entire day after that 5-hour Metroid Zero Mission full playthrough. Like, fuck, man. I remember when I was on my walk one day, I was like, bro, I'm getting older, and some of this shit that I'm playing, I can't fucking play no more, man. I can't, like, put myself through that. I still remember the first time I played Contra for the first time, bro. For the NES, I never wanted to play it again. That's why I looked for the Famicom version, because the first time I played Contra was the NES version, the American version, the way harder version of Contra. And I was fucking traumatized. I was like, God damn, I don't ever want to do. There's an enemy like 3 feet from me, dude. Like I was like everywhere, dude. I'm like, I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to do this. I remember Contra Super C for the arcade. I was fucking like, I don't ever want to play this again. The amount of stress that it put me through when I bought it for Switch. God damn, even the NES Super Contra, you know, was fucking tough. You know? And I would argue even on easy mode, you know, when I play a lot of these games on easy, it's still a fucking challenge, you know? Ever wonder if these games are just how we process life, respawning after failure, chasing goals, collecting meaning? Maybe we are all just trying not to rage quit our own story. That is fucking deep. Maybe that is what it's about. I don't know, but anyways, for me, when I play video games, it's fun, but all that stuff carries over with me like every game I play. I have that on my back every single goddamn time. Sometimes we chase old games thinking we want to play, but really we're chasing who we used to be. Nostalgia tricks us half the time. We don't even like the game anymore. We just miss ourselves. I can see that. Like, for example, like Crash Bandicoot. I love Crash Bandicoot to death, but nowadays when I play it, I am starting to see that a little bit when I play, like, at least Insane Trilogy and 4, you know. It's not about me missing it. It's like I miss Crash, but every time I go back to it, the fucking reality hits immediately. Like, all right, we're basically just walking into the gates of hell. I still remember my Crash 4 playthrough, like, yelling at everybody in my stream. I was going beyond toxic. I was getting beyond angry at Crash 4. That was some of the worst you've ever seen. And I still haven't posted those as shorts because I'm afraid of those streams. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm afraid of those fucking streams. Because, especially Crash 4, the early ones, that's why I also ended Crash 4 as early as possible back then and did everything off camera because it was so fucking bad that I didn't even want to fucking put it out there. But even off camera, it was fucking bad. I still remember the very first hour I got Crash Bandicoot 4 playing it. Like, I remember when I got deeper into it, you know, Louis had to fucking hold me back because I was about to slam that TV, and I remember Dad grounded me from Crash Bandicoot 4 at one point. It's God, because I was about to break. The amount of times I wanted to break this TV, you know, Dad completely banned me out there from playing because, you know, I quote unquote, you know, did something wrong, even though all I said was I was trying to calm myself down. That's all I was trying to do. But yet, and I said, I don't want to cause any problems, but you're frustrating me while I'm trying to do this. And at the same time, and I'm telling myself, don't cause problems, don't cause an issue, relax, try to get back to us, Alan, and, you know, got banned for doing that. I still think about that from time to time, wondering, like, why was Louis banned? But, or not banned, but you get my point. your rage in these playthroughs isn't just about the game. It's how you release what you can't say out loud. The controllers, your outlet, your every depth is you fighting life back. I have the videos on my channel. Now, that's just insane, Shirley. You've seen nothing yet. If I was to show you Crash Bandicoot 4 and how bad that was, it would make Insane Trilogy look like a child. In comparison. I'm being so serious. It would make Insane Trilogy look like a baby. I'm talking every single day, piles of fucking sweat. Like, you want to know the truth? I remember when I was playing Crash 4, bro, I've even mentioned it in my reviews. Bro, look at this. Bro, I'm talking, I would be walking out like this. Like, my whole body shaking full of anxiety and adrenaline. Just entirely shaking to the fucking bathroom to grab my towel for that day. My towel for the shower to go to the shower. I'd be walking just like this to the shower. I could not walk. So many days where I could not walk. I remember crying in my brother's arms, like, for one of the levels called Rock Blocked. I remember that platinum took me over 10 hours to do, just one time. And I remember when I finally got it, I was in my brother's arms, like, just crying, oh, thank God it's fucking over, because it was hell on earth. But if I were to play all the other Mario Party games, it'd be kind of fun. I would have fun, but I also wouldn't have fun at the same time. Because I don't know if I'm going to be playing the other Mario Parties. The best version of you isn't when you're raging at the screen. It's when you're just sitting here talking real with us. That's when you're not performing. That's when you're connecting. That's powerful. That's what I love to do the most, too, sometimes, is just sit and talk. Because sometimes I just think some days, do I really have to do a playthrough on this game? Or do I really have to just, do I really have to do this? I don't, but I feel like it. Some days I go through with it and I'm be like, yes, I came out a winner. But there's so many other times where I'm just sitting there thinking about the game in question, and it's like, do I like the game enough, to really do that? That's why sometimes I just do a gameplay of it and just call it at that and not bother playing the full game, because I know, forcing myself to do stupid shit is retarded. And I've done that so many times in my past with, like, Crash Bandicoot and all that other sort of stuff. Ever notice how actually feeling life hits like an existential glitch? We spend so much time in games escaping that when reality catches up, it feels unreal, like we're the ones who paused. It would be kind of fun, but I don't want Alan to break anything else. I haven't broken anything in a fat minute. But you know what also really annoys me too? Is like when, this is a great question, or not question, but this is a comment that Lucas just said, right? And it does bother when people say that. But it bothers me whenever I hear it in general. But when people tell me, don't break this, when I haven't even done anything in a week. I haven't done anything in a month. I haven't done anything in 2 months. I haven't done anything in 3 months. I haven't done anything in 4 months. Maybe even a year I haven't done anything. Right? I haven't done anything. Yet people still feel like they need to bring it up. That's what makes me want to break something. Especially when I'm not even mad. I'm just sitting here talking. Like, I can be sitting here talking about something, right? And I'm sitting there chilling. Oh, man, don't break something. What? I'm just chilling on fucking Roblox. What made you think I'm going to break? Like, that makes me just want to be like, what are you talking about? I can feel how wound up you are. You carry it heavy, but you only let it out when there's noise, chaos, stimulation. Without it, the release never really comes. I can feel how wound up you are. You carry it heavy, but you only let it out when there's noise, chaos, stimulation. Without it, the release never really comes. That's fair, too. I noticed that too. Like, it's like, certain words or certain things that like get me started, or something in game makes me start, and that's when it starts like the little wind up little thing. You know those little wind up boxes that little kids used to have that make the fucking jack-o'-lanterns come out? That's what it kind of feels like. You're winding up the music box. That's why I'm like, okay, you're bringing up that. Okay, that you're starting to wind up the music box a little bit, you know. But putting cold water on your face helps the body, but speaking from heart and responding to chat, that's what helps the soul. That mix is where your real power shows up. I have an intro you could use on a video. You have an intro? Because I remember when I made an intro for my shorts, I just haven't used it. It's like this little Bleach little mini intro thing for videos. Just a little thing. But I haven't uploaded anything to use that in, so it's just kind of weird. Just kind of have it sitting in my gallery, just like the animation video Void made for a little bit ago. I just kept it in my gallery because it's like, dude, that's fucking cool, and I don't ever want to delete that video, I just want to keep it in my gallery forever, or maybe even Google Photos. Hopefully it'll stay in my Google Photos. No, I sent it in Discord. All right, I could check that out, I want to check that out now, but right now I want to check that out. But I already know how stream is, and that's what I hate because stream goes to you're done type shit. I don't get that, but that happens. Oh yeah, check this mode out. I can also like hide my face cam. Look at that. Check this out. Look, I can hide my face cam. You'll never see me again, huh? You just see my profile picture. Look at me. You just see my little profile picture. Isn't that fucking cool? I found that out a while back, but man, you'll never see me again. But man, another thing that I found out, or not found out, but another thing that made me realize, like, the best version of me is, like, when I'm not even doing anything. It's because, like, I remember, like, Louis playing Mario Kart. And the same thing that was happening to me in, like, part 6 of my Mario Kart Wii series was happening to him last time he was on. And I just looked back, and he kind of gave me, like, a visual reminder of how I am whenever I turn the game on. And I'm just like, man, it almost feels like we're two separate fucking people. It feels like sometimes. Like me when I'm not playing the fucking game versus me playing the game. And being frustrated at it. It really feels like two different, like, fucking beings right there. It's like night and day. Like, for example, like, when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not playing anything, when I'm sitting here chilling with you guys, like, the relaxation, like Nico said, bro, nothing comes up, nothing's stirred. The pot isn't getting stirred, but, like, as soon as I'm on a video game, that pot could potentially stir really slowly or really fucking fast, or maybe in the middle. The moment you realize who you really are is when you see it. You're not just a gamer, you're the voice. You got the heart to inspire, to speak truth. That's who you can be. You're damn well right, man. It's a slow one. Yeah, like, like when I play a game, sometimes it can be slow. Sometimes it can be really fast and rapid. Sometimes it can be at a normal speed. In terms of who's stirring the pot, who's stirring it, who's going to piss me off today, or what's going to piss me off today, like, it can be somebody in the comments, it can be the game in question. 90% of the time, it's the game in question. But there has been, like, a sliver where it has been someone specifically that's pissed you off by saying something stupid, or, for example, very small examples where it's been both, both people saying something stupid, and honestly, it can be a whole thing. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. I put all of my Mario ROM hack videos, 2D or 3D, in one big playlist. It's not in the 3D Mario playlist or 2D Mario playlist. It's all in one big playlist, my Mario ROM hack playlist and stuff. Gaming is just a tool. The real thing is you. The way you think, feel, speak, that's what connects the games. The game's just the stage, but you're the reason we're here. True that. And I feel like there's a lot of other streamers, not myself included, maybe sometimes it feels like that, but I feel like a lot of streamers that do YouTube today, they feel like it's the game that people are connecting with and not necessarily the person behind it. And I feel like a lot of viewers in general have kind of lost that over the years as I'm seeing, like when I'm seeing new streamers show up. They don't care about the person, or they're caring about the person less and less behind the whole thing, and they give a fuck more about, oh fuck, that's Super Mario, I want to hang out with him. The dude playing it, and whatever, who cares about him? The fact that that's Mario on the screen, I would have watched that, you know, instead of like, maybe I want to watch this person to get to know them, or watch this person to get to know them that they show on YouTube. Fuck it, let me see who this person is behind everything. No one thinks about that anymore, man, and it bothers the fuck out of me because it's like, damn, because people don't want to be interested in other people anymore. They just want entertainment because, you know, pass the time, and I get that. That's completely understandable, especially for people who work and don't have time to really think about the person behind the screen. They just want to see something entertaining, flick it on for a bit, watch it, and then maybe just kick it off. You know, you don't need to overthink it. The game's not the star, you are. Sales 101. You're not selling the car, you're selling you. And trust me, we've already bought in. Damn, dude. Nico, what the hell is up with you with these speeches, bro? Like, why aren't you a professional speaker somewhere? You got quotes up the ass over here. And shit that'll make people think. But, Owen, it's gonna be my birthday next month. Well, happy early birthday, Owen. Oh, hold on. Just for Owen, hold on, bro. Happy birthday, fucker. Try not to steal my shit this year. Bye. Anyways. Or like, I don't know. Oh, man. And it's nice to sit and talk with you guys most days when I don't have to really do. It's making me not want to do something. My birthday was April 5th. Oh, damn, dude. Fuck. Happy extremely late birthday, Void. You know? Happy extremely late birthday. But my birthday was January 8th, man. And I do my best to celebrate that bitch every year by doing something. You know. I do need to get up on making other stuff though. That needs to happen. Let me see. Ronnie's still live with Super Puncher. Let's see how far he ended it. Never mind, he ended his stream. Let me see where he went. Let's see how far he went. Let me see. Hold on. No. No way. Did he really stop at Mr. Sandman? Damn, he's trying though.
Fuck you, God. Whatever. What the fuck ever.
Let me see, bro. Let me see where he ended it. No! He needs to punch once, and then he doesn't need to dodge left and right like that. Is he dead? He took up... Wait, how long did he take? 58, 56, 54... Oh my god. Bro, this man was on Mr. He beat Aaron Ryan. I'm surprised. I'm just kidding. I'm not surprised. I knew he could do Aaron Ryan, but actually no, isn't Aaron Ryan the first member of World? No, yeah, he's the first member of World. No, this is just Major. No, he didn't even do Aaron Ryan. He didn't get through him, but dude, my man's was on Mr. Sandman for about. Let me see. Hold on. Masked Muscle was 37.
Fuck down! That's muscle in a minute. On my second person.
38.52 all the way to 59.45. That's over 30 minutes he's been on Masked Muscle. Or not Masked Muscle, Mr. Sandman. I felt that. I remember I was there for longer than that, if not quadruple that. Yeah, no thumbnail for this one, my bad. But you don't even realize how much light you give off by just being real. You make people feel seen. Even in your chaos, you're built for more, and we're lucky to witness it. Keep going. I appreciate that. I really do. Because sometimes I know, and I even mention this on my walks, right? I always say this, bro. Even in my worst moments, I know I'm not casting a light for people. I would say it in a different way because I don't want to feel like I'm holy or anything. I would say it like this, bro. Like, even in my worst moments, I'm making everybody laugh. And that's what I do it for. The laughs, the entertainment, the enjoyment, the fulfillment of other people. Even if my fulfillment, you know, even if I'm not enjoying the moment in the moment, I know everybody else is enjoying their moment because they're enjoying, you know, watching me do stuff or whatever. And that's what I love. That's why I started this whole thing. Is because I enjoy entertaining other people. You know, it's not about the fucking money like I've mentioned a million times. That's just a side piece. That's just a part of the cake. The whole thing is making everybody laugh, making everybody feel like they're having a good time. If my channel is a safe place for y'all, it can be that. You know, it can be whatever you want this channel to be. It probably is a bit of that and then some, you know. It's home to everybody who wants to join in. That's how I feel about my YouTube channel and everything. I can think of you spinning on Aaron Ryan when you won. Oh yeah, that's right, I did do that. Bruh, my man is on the same level. I'll make something special? Oh shit. Go to my channel real quick to see the intros. Okay, I'll check it out. Hey, I found this channel and now I make content about you. Hey, I found this channel and now I make content about you. Right? That is true. You don't even realize it, but there's something holy about you. Real truth shines through you. And yeah, it scares people. Christ-level truth does that. Christ-level truth does that. Don't hide it. Let it speak. And let me explain that, right? The reason why I tell the truth the way it is because it's the truth. I think everybody should tell the truth, regardless of how you feel about the situation or regardless of what situation you're in or whatever. Tell the truth because there's no point in lying. I mean, I do understand why people lie, but at the same time, 99% of the time, there is really no point in lying. Just be real about what you did that day or that moment. Whoever asks you about it, you know, don't lie about it. Like, don't just make up a lie saying, because I noticed that in a lot of movies too. Like, whenever they have something good going on, the main character always tries to lie about their life or whatever they got going on because they realize themselves how sad it would be. But it would just be better if someone knew or said, hey, my life's actually a lot better than what it actually is, and just lie about it. When in truth, you yourself are going to feel better if you just tell the truth about it. Like, yeah, my life's, like, for example, yeah, I got a shitty life, right? I mean, sure, it'll make you feel like shit, but at least you ain't hiding it from the other person. So at least, you know, when they talk to you next time or they get into your life next time or whatever, you guys communicate, y'all are on the same wavelength. It isn't like, for example, a different, I don't know, y'all ain't on different wavelengths, you know, like, for example, right, you say this to your friend and you are the best of friends, right, but you forgot to mention or never said something about you. Maybe you just weren't comfortable about explaining the truth. So you wanted to lie about it and say, yeah, my family is real cool, but in actuality, your family's a piece of shit, right? But you didn't want to tell your friend that because you didn't know how your friend would react to the said thing, right? And you're sitting there, you know, not telling them, you're thinking to yourself, maybe it's better this way that I tell them that my family is just awesome or whatever I got going on. But then, you know, once, you know, your best friend maybe meets your family or maybe interacts with them one day or they're on the phone with you and they're seeing that, wow, your family's a piece of shit, they're going to be wondering why you lied about that. Which is why it's just best to come clean right out the gate about things. Or not right out the gate, like when you first meet them and shit. But like, you know, when you're more into your friendship or if it's relationship or whatever you got going on with the person at the time or whoever you're talking to, I feel like it's just important to be as real as possible. And again, I'm not trying to say you can't have things to yourself because every friendship and every bond and every relationship, there are things, you know, people want to keep hidden. There are things people want to keep for themselves or to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Obviously expect that, but when they're ready to tell you, they'll be ready. Just let it be on their own time and their terms, you know. Don't try to force that out of them. Just support them when they need you, you know. Really. You know, if they got something going on they want to talk about, give an ear. If they say they don't want to talk about it, don't egg them on to talk about it. Just talk about something else to get them off the mind or something else. It's a whole thing. Sadly, I don't have any friends because some make fun of me and some ignores me. Really? You have a lot of people in your life that ignores you and stuff? Well, I think that's fucking sad because you have a good mind up there, man. And I think a lot more people should listen to you and should hang out with you. You know? At least from what I know about you, Boyd. You know, I'm going off what I know about you. I ain't going off of what they know about you. Plus, hell, they might know even less than what I do. Yet they still choose to bully you. I mean, Boyd, let's be real, right? I got you. Let me tell you 2, maybe 3 reasons why they bullying you, bro. They're bullying you because they're jealous of how you look, or maybe how you act, or maybe what something they have or they don't have that you do. You know, that's one reason. Second reason, they bully you because they have bad homes that they go back to that they're very insecure about. So they take that insecurity out on you by bullying you, right? About it or whatever. 3, they're just fucking dickheads. You know, they just decide to bully you for like no reason other than they just want to be a dick to you. What is up with Ronnie constantly coming online? I think he's having internet problems, but you know, that's 3 reasons why I can think of why people bully, right? Me, I used to be a bully myself, so I can tell you for sure. Like when I was bullying my brother Louis for a while, and this was way back in the day, I bullied him because I was just a dickhead. I didn't think about like none of my problems or disabilities. It was just me being a dickhead. Like every time I bullied Louis, pretty much, I was just being a straight up asshole. For no reason other than just being an asshole. So I personally know option 3. You know. Hold on, Ronnie just sent me a voice message. But I stopped bullying a long time ago. I haven't bullied anybody for like nearly a decade now. Really. I think. But anyways, man, I don't bully anyone. And that's good. Shouldn't bully anybody, regardless if you have problems or not. Bullying is never the answer. my brother passed away, and now my wife's pregnant with our second kid. Life's hitting from both ends, grief and creation at once. Feels like I'm respawning and losing a life at the same time. Oh man, that's tough. Because on one hand, what you're saying, that life sucks because your brother passed away and it's about to be depressing for a very long time for you. But on the other hand, your wife is giving birth to you know what I mean? One of the most beautiful things a man could ever do is create something of their own. So it's very beautiful in one, but it's very depressing in the other. And honestly, in your case, fuck, man. It's gonna be, like, what I can say, because obviously my brother, I've had people in my life that have definitely passed away, family members even, so I can somewhat understand. I'm not gonna say I completely understand, because when you say that, I feel like when it comes to death in the family, right? I feel like you can understand, but if you lost that person, the same exact person, that's when you can say I completely understand, you know? But I can say I can relate because I did lose family and I lost my mom. I lost my grandma, I lost my grandpa too, so I've lost quite a lot of family and then a lot of pets too in my lifetime. But what I can say is that it's going to be hard. Maybe you won't ever move on from it, right? Because, it depends on the person, really. Like, for example, like, I don't know, Nico, I don't know you enough, right, to really have a grasp on how you would feel about these things, but I can certainly tell you that it's definitely going to be extremely rough, maybe even way too painful at times, to the point that it's completely unbearable, but that kid's on the way, and I'm telling you, it's not going to completely erase everything right out the gate, but I'm telling you, when you're going to be there for that kid, I feel like it's not going to completely wash away with time, but I feel like bits and pieces of it is. And not like, I mean like wash away as in like, you're going to completely forget about your brother. As in, not in that sense, but I mean like the pain of it is just going to mellow down a bit. Little by little. Not completely, but just a little bit. I just have a feeling that's how it's going to, maybe it's how it's going to go. Right? And you're going to be there for that kid. You're going to love that kid with everything in your being. Not only for yourself, but for your brother too. And it's like, you're gonna love that thing. You're going to love that thing. That's life that you create in your hands. You're going to love it. You're going to cherish it. And you're going to think of everything good. You might even spoil the kid. I don't know how you are with kids, but you're kids. But you are going to probably spoil the thing. I feel like. I don't know. Death is tough, and not everybody knows how to cope with it properly. And also, everybody copes with it completely differently, which is why I feel like I don't want to give you recommendations, because I might recommend wrong, and I might step out of my line, and I don't want to do that to anybody. So, or not cope, that's a wrong way of saying it, but I would say, I don't want to, what I'm trying to say is, in this mumbo-jumbo type way, is whatever works for you, stick with that, But if you are asking for my opinion, and I know I'm going into this a little bit too much, I hope I'm not stepping all over your boundaries. I apologize if I am. But if you are asking for somebody else's recommendation and they tell you to do that thing, maybe give it a try. And if it doesn't work out, obviously just go back to how you were handling it, because how you handled it was best. But anyways, I digress. At least you've known your brother. I didn't know my father, and he passed away, and my mom doesn't love me. At least I have good step-parents. You're right. I'll probably spoil my kids. My brother's gone, and the bond we had, it's a hole. I don't know how to fill. Loving my kids too much feels like the only way I know how to keep feeling. And if that's the way you gotta go, You got to go about it like that. And you and your brother's bond, I think one way I can say this, right? Never forget that bond. You know? I want to say this because keep that bond strong, not only within you, but pass that bond down to your kids, too. Show them the bond that you had with your brother. Show them memories, even, when they get old enough and understand all that stuff more, too. Because I'm telling you, you know, you keep that bond alive, that's how you keep him alive. And let's be honest, your brother's not really dead until you go. He's watching over you, man, always. I know that because I believe that my mom and other people I know that are watching over me right now from down there. Or maybe just chilling, having a good time somewhere. I don't know. But all I know is your brother would want you to keep going. Not only for himself, but, you know, for your wife, for your kids. They all want you to keep going. So you need to keep going. Keep your brother's spirit alive, brother, because that's how it's done. By staying alive yourself and by staying good and feeling good in the moment and not letting, you know, your brother's death weigh you down too much. Because I can tell you now, like every time I always pictured, you know, my death, if I died somehow or some way, I wouldn't want Louis or my dad or anybody feeling sad about me too long. I would want them to keep going with their lives. Life moves on, right? That's what I would say to Louis. Pat him on the back before I left. You know, let's fucking go. Don't feel too bad about me, you know. Keep my spirit alive by remembering everything we've done that was good. And keep my memory alive in here. Swear to God, motherfucker. Because I remember when somebody told me that people don't truly die until you forget about them. That's when the person truly passes away, is when you forget them. But if you don't forget them and you keep their memory alive and thinking of all the good moments, I'm telling you, that's how it is. I don't want to make someone sad because of me. I don't want to show my depression and I fake smile because I don't want to make someone sad because of me. You know, tell you the truth, Void, about that too. I remember like wanting to know my real parents and stuff. I never understood why they had left me and Louie, but I'm glad I went into the home that I did because the family I kicked it with loved me 1,000,000 times over, you know, than my biological parents. Matter of fact, sometimes I even resent them for what they did. All the time. I ripped up all their photos. I wanted them to have nothing to do with my life, you know. But I feel like, you know, if they do come back to you one day genuinely sorry for what they did and everything, I think it's right to forgive and forget and move on, you know. And that's the whole thing, you know. I learned that lesson a long time ago when I was not friends with Nick and other people too. Like, just forgive and forget, man. You know, if they show up, you know, wanting to change things around and wanting to be new with me, we'll start fresh. I won't have resentment towards you anymore, man. You know, if you just come clean and apologize or something and whatever, just try to make up. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's biblical. Christ didn't just preach it. He lived it. Forgave those who crucified him. When we forgave, we reflected him. It's how we break the cycle, not carry it. Exactly. That's why I always do my best to forgive. I know my mom, and she's something I can't talk about, but I can say she doesn't love me. Damn. I know why. Oh, you know why too? That's crazy. I didn't even get that chance to know why, but honestly, for those that I don't want to think about anymore, like that have left bad impacts on me in my life, I genuinely do try to forget them because the people who love me, like Void, for example, like your step parents, right? They love you to death, right? They allow you to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Obviously, have rules, but you know what I mean when I say that. But they genuinely, truly love you. At that point, I would just treat them as my mom and dad at that point. That's kind of what I've been treating my dad, like, because it's kind of weird. My family situation is like my dad isn't my dad. He's more of my uncle, but he's my dad because he's been with me the longest, and I kind of treat him, you know, like he's dad. And because he is dad to me. Truly, honestly, he is dad. That's how I feel about it. Honest to God. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. Even the ones who left scars, Jesus showed us that you don't carry their weight to be holy. You let it go to be free. That's real healing. Facts. Yeah. I don't like I mentioned, when I forgave Nick, man, I forgave him because I'm done carrying that negative feelings about what he did then. That was then, and I moved on from that. And man, my life is really hard, but I'm trying not to show it because I'm trying to make others happy, to make me feel happy. That's why I make stuff for you, just to kind of pass the time, make you, feel better. And that's what I try and do too, man. I make others who don't feel good about themselves to feel better in other ways. The more I dig into life, pain, meaning, the more it all circles back to Christ without me even trying. I wasn't looking for him, but somehow every time I research, everything I research keeps pointing that way. Yeah, Christ has the strangest ways to make you circle back to him. I wouldn't even say they're weird. I would just say like the most unnatural ways possible. Sometimes it feels like you circle back to him because he wants everybody to be with him, man. Sorry, man, but I can't talk about this anymore. It's hard. You know why. No, and I'm not going to force it out of you, Void. If you don't want to talk about it, like I said, you don't have to talk about it. You can put the zipper in there about that conversation, zip it up, throw it away. And if you want to talk more about it some other time, that's you, bro. I'm not going to force it out of you. Like I mentioned earlier, I only want to just sit and talk about it normally at your pace, at your pace. Good, but man, that's the thing. No one thinks about that either, bro. Like, for example, like when they ask you what's wrong with you, yeah. Let me look at those intros now. But when people ask you what's wrong, they want to like get it out of you like immediately. It's like, dude, don't you ever remember? Like on my own time, have you forgotten that? A little bit. It's, I don't know, it feels rude in a way. But let me check that out. Let me answer Chris too. Let me see what he said too while we're at it, so I don't forget later, because he sent me multiple voice messages. Shit.
Stream. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're live. My bad. Let me shut the fuck up. I was just gonna say, I knew that because I said that on my stream too. Like, Louis probably wanted on or something.
Yeah.
No, I know. It's not internet problems. I can tell you that for sure.
Okay, my bad. That shouldn't be shown on there, but we got a lot here to look at. So, Lo-fi 1 here from Void. I don't care about copyright. It can get copyright. I don't care. My Void, relax. I don't know why, I just feel like Void is staring at the moon. I love how it transitioned to my shit where we're looking at the sun rise while Void is looking at the moon. Like he's at space, bro. At least that's how I interpret it. Keep it calm, man. Relax. I like that one, man. Nah, let me click it. Oh yeah, I did like it. I was about to say, I hope I liked it. Back again. Whoa, that's a cool way of editing. What the fuck? Back again. Yes, he's back again. But yeah, I remember I gave Void some pictures to make stuff with. This was cool. I like this one. I've been wearing this hat for a while now, man. Just every day. For some reason, just kicking it. Just wearing it. Fuck yeah. This is edit 11, by the way, from Void. Wait, we got an Uno switch for Void 2.0. The little skull emoji. Look at that. That was cool. My intro. Ooh, what's Void's intro now? That's fucking raw as an intro. What the fuck? Because it's been a little bit since I've seen, what the hell is this? Super Mario RPG now? What the hell? Did I ever play Super Mario? I think I did. I know I did play. I played the remake all the way in its entirety. But I didn't. I don't think I played. Wait. No, I did play all of Super Mario RPG, the original, and Super Luigi RPG too.
A lot of shit happened that kind of fucking upset me. That's why I'm playing this shit, because I kind of want to play.
Bro, look at this. He's playing.
I know he loves the Yahoo in that bitch.
Look at this. Do it. Yeah, right now, do it.
Yeah, we're just gonna play some RPG. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for.
Bro, I'm about to put on some RPG music because of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but hold on. Let me go back to Void's video. Let me go back. Hold on. What the hell? Whoa, what? Bro, if I ever make regular videos, right, I might use this. And what I mean by like, you guys know what I mean by like a regular video, like an edited video or something. I'll freaking make something. I'll make something with it. I'll use it. I got you. I'll use it for something. I don't know, but I'll use it. I don't know what regular video to make, to be honest. Kind of tough to do that since I mainly stream all the time, but hey. But yeah. Well, you have it on Discord. Yeah, I'm about to like download it and stuff. I'm here for you, not the noise. Some people comment like they got nothing but time and no real soul in it, but your content is different. It's got weight. That's why I stay. I really appreciate that, right? Let me tell you why I appreciate that, because there's a lot of people on YouTube today, and I notice this all the time. I even made a video on it, like a my experience video forever ago, I think. And I feel like a lot of people on YouTube today, like, and I see this all the time, right? A lot of startup YouTube channels are doing the same thing as other people, and they're not trying to branch out and be different. They're only doing what works, right? And being successful with what that style is and what works, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, do what you want to do at the end of the day. But I feel like if you don't do something like completely original to yourself, you don't really succeed. You're just succeeding with somebody else's skin. You know, you're not succeeding for yourself. You're succeeding because someone else is succeeding off of that same thing, and you're just mooching off of it. If you want to truly succeed, you need to truly succeed by being yourself and putting yourself out there and doing something that will make a difference for somebody else, right? The reason why I'm doing YouTube the way I did it is because I went through trial and error. I made tons of YouTube channels trying to do what I wanted to do. A lot of them failed, which is why you see in featured channels, like a lot of them are separate channels. I went through a whole thing back then, but I feel like a lot of people are just following what other people do and trying to be successful off of what other people do, right? Like, for example, if you're a channel who just does clips of another YouTuber or VTuber, that's fine. You know, I'm not really going to get on you for that. I really don't want to. There's really no point. But if you're really, like, for example, right, you're pretending to be somebody you're not, right, by, I don't know, acting like them or acting similarly or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to put it on, and you're just doing what they do and not really truly being creative / original to yourself. I don't know. It's just weird. A lot of people lack soul. A lot of people lack passion, you know, for YouTube, like genuine passion. They want to grind for that paycheck. They want to grind for those subs and views and keep all that crap up and shit. I used to be the very same way. I used to really care about my views. If my stream didn't reach 100 views, I would delete it and act like it never existed, you know, and try again or whatever. And that would bother me because, or it used to not bother me, but because I used to have that mentality. But nowadays I gave up that mentality because it's such a stupid mentality to have. I would rather just live to be like myself and just worry about what I want to do next for tomorrow than worry about stressing out over something today. That is something I would genuinely want to do. It's just be me on the platform, regardless if I become an Omega superstar or not. That's all I want to be. To myself and other people. I don't care about views. I care if I like the video. Exactly. Void and I are on the same page, man. I don't need 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? I really don't need 1 million views. I just want to be happy with what I make. And if you guys are happy with that too, fuck yeah, that's more the merrier. That's even better. But Void said, Hours of TM, maybe intro part 2. Check it out. Hold on, whoops. Huh? What? What the fuck? Okay, let me relook it up and see. Yeah, see, void. There. What the f was that? There you go. That was the whole video. It just kept going to the end. That was really weird. That was extremely weird. I can't describe that. Let me see what Ronnie. Oh, he's up. He's at this area of the game now. I want to see Ronnie's first battle. I cannot see it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, give me a mushroom bite. Of course I do. I know these items. I'm just so peak like that.
What do you think? I think that's cool. New game start, and then I just come in. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Iris DM. You saw that new game intro? Yeah, Void made it. Haha.
Yes, I do. Yeah, you better watch out. You know it's not fun.
But, bro, your content is different because it's wired like you. No filter, just raw signal. You're not just entertaining. You're tickling the brain in a way mainly my autism level focus can. Keep that. Oh, Ronnie effed that up, but to tell you the truth, bro, I have autism too. And I just do whatever, fuck, you know? I just do whatever that keeps me going, keeps me entertained. Oh, let's have, oh, Ronnie's his first battle.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. You know what? Hold up. Y'all about to see some y'all about to see. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Whoa! What is happening? What the f was that? All I did was turn on my Wii. Whoa! Bro, what? Dude, that's the second time something crazy happened today, man. Bro, I think it might be from the heat, bro. From the heat of the thing. Let me show y'all something though. Hold on, bro. This man's getting me inspired, bro. Yeah, that was weird. Hold on. Let me get my Was that the first time? Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen that on this TV. I haven't seen that before, so that's strange. Though this TV is over 10 years old, me and Louie haven't really thought about getting another one, mainly because of just never needed to. Let's see where I'm. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry, Wii. Alright, let's see where I'm at. Gotta be amazing. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can try and position this better, but I doubt it because it is, what is it? Oh, they're already doing this shit? Oh yeah, never turn a Wii game past 20. This is the Cool X fight from Super Mario RPG. The same game Ronnie's playing is the secret boss. I haven't played this in a vlog in a fat minute. I haven't played the original Super Mario RPG in a minute, actually. I might need to replay it, actually, genuinely. favorite Mario game right here, man. I'm just saying, if I play this as a kid, oh my god, I would never put this game down. Group hug. Can't block a lot of attacks in the game. Any magical attacks you can't block. Hold on. Sometimes I cry to sleep. I'm done with the Pokemon edit. Damn, sometimes you cry to sleep, bro. Fuck, bro. Usually I would buff Gino's attacks by now. Oh shit. That's the one thing Super Mario RPG does have a problem with is audio issues with certain moves. Because like the audio for some moves can be really low, but also other of them can be like really high. Oh god, Gino is not doing good. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. I have drift in my stake. Or at least I think I do. Plus, this is easy. I'm not going to freak out on this. I just love the music so fucking much. Oh, Darkstar, that. Man, I just remember a remake. You can... Oh, shit. Hey, chill. Oh, thank God that's on Gino instead. And I'm Gino boosted, so meaning it's going to do way more damage than before. How the fuck is none of them dead? I think Peach is dead. Yeah. Come on. Here, let me sit down. I need to sit down. Just try not to knock the tablet over because it's extremely sensitive, especially in this position. Accuracy added 12. Accuracy added 13 is Pokemon. Alright, I'll check that out. Ultimate Sonic, bro, you're so bad. Wait, Gino died? When? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Hey, it's alright. I keep forgetting everything's on Mario. So, like, I should have put it on Peach. I have no idea why I never put that on Peach. Yeah, it should be on Peach, not Mario. Mario should just be heavy attacking in the game. So she can just constantly heal. Thanks for a freebie. Not dead, huh? Oh shit. One of them was weak to jump. I just don't remember a lot of people's weaknesses since I've worked on so many edits these past 3 weeks. That's why I have so many. I got you. Kind of reminds me of my shorts. I have so many of those to the point, like, I can just, like, upload so many of them at once if I really wanted to. Like, more than 6. So I upload 6. Did I hold it too long? I hope I didn't. There we go. Should I post the Subway Surfer one? You made a Subway Surfer edit? Might start using magic with Mario, even if it doesn't do a lot of damage. But before I do that, I'll just use, Nice. What did I use? Did I use jump? Yep. I wanted flame. Oh. Man, we should be fine, but we might be lurking a little bit. Oh, yeah. Damn. I'm gonna do a poke of that bitch. Let's go. I'm a super Mario. All I have is jump. I did 88. Ah, good old jump. Honestly, we could whack that fucking thing. And Mario can use... Oh, I pressed super jump, not super flame on this ball here. Hold on, let me get that. There you go. Yeah, for some reason, Red is just a different breed to take out, man. He's always the toughest one to take out. Might need to heal after that one. But I hit the upload limit. You hit the upload limit? What? There's an upload limit? Yeah. Oh, because I remember, like, I think there is an upload limit if you don't, like, verify your account or something with, like, a phone number or whatever. I think there might be. I haven't needed to do that in so long. 9 videos. Oh, I think you mean, like, how many videos you can upload at one period. Because that makes sense if 9 videos, like, because I've never uploaded, like, 9 straight up videos at the same time. But, nope, you don't mean it that way? You can upload a day. You can upload 9 videos a day? Huh. Well, we can just keep attacking him now. He's practically dead. Oh my god. Dead. My brother's first time playing Super Mario RPG was on the Wii. Just like your boy. Let me tell you something. That shit was immaculate. Played the whole game on the Wii. Yep, that's exactly. See why I was careful now? Here. There, I'll put it right there for now. Y'all can just stare at the ceiling for a bit. Oh god, we got a lot of water bottles. I gotta clean that up. We're water babies now, so we drink a lot. Wawa. I gotta take out the trash, throw that away. But yeah. Ooh. Anyways, done with that. Want to give Louie a little moment. I logged in everything today, so I should be fine. And I think I'll check that out, Void, and then that's it. I'll end stream right after this. And then Louis can get on or whatever he wants to do today or something. Or he has work tomorrow. So. And PS5 is still a little warm. And then I'll probably upload shorts today too. Why not? So this isn't the end of me. Good morning, brother. Also noticed a lot that people are constantly starting Super Mario RPG a lot because they had no idea it was like they had the original game before, like before the remake came out, and everyone's like, okay, let me check out Super Mario RPG now or whatever, and I'm just sitting there like, man, dude, that bothers the fuck out of me, man. Because I'm sitting there just like, bro. Where is it? 13, 14, 15, and then... Okay. What the f... Who's that Pokemon? Look at that shit, bro. That's cool as hell, bro. That you can just make edits like this. Who's... Bro. He has a fucking Pokemon is weird, bro. But it's so fucking cool. Look at this shit. But let me see. Edit 14. Bro, I love how you're moving. Wait, that was the same thing? I was gonna say, like, in these two, I loved how you were moving, like, the images and shifting, like, all of them. Like moving the image up, down, left, right, and it's just so cool how each image is transitioning into each other. And with this little CRT filter over it, too, I think. I think that's CRT. Yo. Oh, I wonder how you got the T first before you started the edit. That is fucking cool. That's cool, man. Wait? You want me to wait? Do the Wii Shop. Wii Shop walking on 6. I don't see that one though. Oh, you mean Wii Music? Dude, he. No, you make it. Oh, you want me to do a Wii Shop version of walking on them sticks, bro? What? Wii Shop channel music. Walking on them sticks. Walking on them sticks today. We walking on them sticks today. We walking on them sticks today. Walking on them sticks and heading to the Wii Shop channel now, 'cause we're in here. Walking on them, walking on them. Walking on them sticks. Walking on sticks. Walking on all them sticks. Walking on them sticks. Walking on them sticks in the Wii Shop channel, like right. Walking in the Wii Shop channel. Walking in this damn channel. Yeah, it's okay. You can do that quick show stuff. But I miss this channel. And I think we should do it. But anyways, I better get out of here. I promised Louis the PlayStation. I had it like all night last night. I need to give it to him, so let me just go ahead and do that. I don't know his stuff. Actually, you know what? I'll just turn it off. Allow him to turn it back on so it can just take a minute. But, yeah, man. Alright, y'all. So, I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. This is the last time I'm streaming for the day. And I want to thank y'all for just letting me talk. Just letting me talk the day out and just letting me just do my thing and just talk with you guys, chill with you guys and stuff. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video if you want to. If you want to do all the things you can, even if you don't, that's fine too. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for just, once again, just allowing me to open myself up and just talk with you guys for a bit, Just thank you for that. And I'll be back again tomorrow. I have no idea what I want to do for tomorrow. I don't know, maybe more Contra, maybe more Metroid. I have literally no idea. But I will try to find some more Metroid stuff later today and all that other sort of stuff. But anyways, you know what? Maybe Roblox is not a bad idea either. But anyways, until next time, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.